If you're a Chelsea fan, come in front. There is good news. So, Xavi Alonso, our gaffer, made his first interview appearance today, and it might excite you to know that we are moving in the right direction. So he was asked, about how everything has been going and their plans. He said that the positions that he needs to strengthen are clear, and we can see that he's trying to strengthen the defense line because our defense is very, very bad. It's very poor. So he's trying to, strengthen it to make sure that we'll be like Arsenal. Before you score us, you need to press very well. And I'm glad he said him and the sporting directors are, in alliance, and they need to make important decisions, the right ones. So you can see that Chelsea is not rushing anything. They are not buying players every day. They are trying to take it one step at a time, not to make mistakes. They said they need to buy players that are hungry to play for the club, not just anyhow players. So that's one. I'm excited about that. At least we should get things right this season. And he was asked about Palmer. He said from the very first day that he knows that Palmer is a talented player, that he has the talent, he's a special player. He's not one of those players that he notices Palmer's quality. Do you understand? And he's looking forward to see the best of Palmer, and it's very good that they are back in training right now. So we should expect so much. He's happy to work with Palmer, and he has made him understand the what will I say, the project that he has for this club, and he resonates with him. So he's happy to work with Palmer. And he was asked about Enzo Fernandez. Yes, the controversial guy that wants to go to Real Madrid, that is working for Real Madrid, and Man City. His ship or his boat has capsided, so he doesn't have enough options right now. He said that he has spoken with Enzo Fernandez, you know, but what they spoke about remains private. But he was further asked whether is he going to keep Enzo Fernandez? Is he going to play for Chelsea? Are we looking forward to seeing him in the Chelsea squad next season, or what's their decision? He said, yes, that yes, Enzo Fernandez is staying back in the club, that he's going to, play for Chelsea coming next season. I think he has apologized. The fear of leaving, it's not even the fear of leaving because nobody is coming for him right now. So he doesn't have much options. But we can see that, everybody knows that Enzo Fernandez is a good player. He's a good player and he can improve the more. He just needs to calm down. He just needs to mellow down. So, am I happy about this news? Fine. Let him stay one more season. At least I need him to give us that wonderful performance so that those clubs that didn't sign him, like Real Madrid, they will start regretting why they didn't come for this guy. So he should better show up this season. And he was asked about the Palestra guy that was signed. He said he's a player that gives you versatility in position, like he's versatile. He can play anywhere, that he can play in the back four or back five, anyhow you want to set up your team, that the guy is ready. He can play at any position, that he even played at left sometimes, and he's physically strong, he's very good mentally, and he's already training with the squad. That's a very good news. So the player is really good. He can play anywhere at the back. He can play right, he can play left, and that's what we actually need. And he's very strong physically and mentally, and he's already training with the squad. So it's good that they are getting them now so that they will be included in the pre-season training, so that nobody will be left out. I just pray that our expectations are being met. Then he was asked about Nicholas Jackson. Yes, the prodigal brother that went to Bayern Munich on a loan, saying that he's not coming back, his plane will not turn back. Finally, the plane came back. So he was asked about Nicolas Jackson. What's his plan for him? Is he going to be, you know, accepted back in the squad? He said that Nicolas Jackson is going to be joining the tour in Asia for the preseason training, that he's looking forward to working with him. So I think he's just going to watch him. He's under under training. He's going to be looked at. So nothing is for sure. But I feel like he's going to stay back if he impresses the gaffer. So Nicolas Jackson right now needs to work hard. He needs to impress him, give him reasons to be able to put him back in this Chelsea squad. That's all he needs to do. So I believe he's going to make it. I believe Nicolas Jackson has improved from what I saw during the this team World Cup. I think he improved a little bit. So if he's able to impress Xavi Alonso, I think he's getting back into the squad. I don't think Chelsea is getting any other striker, because right now he's there. I think McGee is going to be loaned out or sold out. The Liam Delap is there, Joao Pedro is there. So I don't think Chelsea is getting any other striker. I don't think. So he was asked about Alejandro Garnacho. This is a tough one. So he was asked about Garnacho, the situation. He said that the situation, they've spoken with the sporting directors. He has spoken with the sporting directors, and Garnacho is in, like, there is interest. He's attracting interest from clubs around. So many clubs are interested in him. Do you understand? But hopefully that's the best comes for him. And I think they are putting him for, they are valuing him about 50 million. Yeah. So hopefully it works out for him, because I don't think Garnacho is coming back into the squad no matter what. He is not the type of player that the manager likes. He is not the type of player that Xabi Alonso wants to work with. He has already made that known. He has already made that clear. From everything Garnacho went through at Manchester United, coming to Chelsea, he was hell-bent on coming to Chelsea to play for Chelsea, that if not Chelsea, is not going to any other club. I expected him to do much better than he did at Manchester United, but unfortunately, he didn't give us so much to work with. He didn't impress us. So I think Xavi Alonso already saw everything, and he feels like this is not the kind of player that he would love to work with. So right now, so many clubs are coming for him, but we wish that it's being resolved peacefully. Like, he leaves Chelsea on a very good note. So it depends on how much they are bringing, because Chelsea is not going to entertain any loan option. They don't want him to remain a Chelsea player. They need him to leave the club. So there is no loan option. Everything is sign him and take him as a player. Chelsea doesn't want him anymore. So I don't think there is anything he can salvage other than finding a good club. So, and he said hopefully at the end we'll have a world champion come back to the club and celebrate. So this is just everything concerning his press conference. He hopes at the end of this season we'll be able to go back to Champions League. We'll be able to make it back. We'll be able to at least achieve some things. If we can win some trophies, I know that we are only going to be playing at the Premier League, what's it called, Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. That's only the tournaments we'll be playing, the league either. So he hopes that at the end of the day we are able to achieve something this next season, at least go back to Champions League. Well, fingers crossed. I just believe and I hope they are working towards it, not just talking it with their mouth. Actions needs to take place. We need to see more players, quality ones, so that by next season Chelsea will be that team that when you know that you want to play them, you will be scared. You will be scared of facing Chelsea. So this is all that happened during his first press conference. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like and subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you.